What is going on, YouTube? As you can see, we back in the saddle again. Now, Jake Paul and Austin McBroom, I don't know how you say his name, honestly. He's an Ace Family YouTuber. He's killing it. He's doing his thing. He has a lot of fans, etc. Okay, but right now we got to talk about a situation because apparently we have some beef. Now, when it comes to YouTube, I kind of love talking about the beef because it gives me something juicy to laugh and talk about. That meaning the boxing ring. Apparently, these two want to knuckle it out in the boxing ring. They want to do something. They want to fight, as they should. You know, I'd rather see a fight than somebody going outside and shooting somebody, with a gun. That's how 2020 has been this whole year, pretty much. Yeah. So let's talk about the situation. Jake Paul, Austin McBroom. Apparently, Austin called out Jake Paul first in a Instagram post. He said, and I quote, he said, Ace Family. And you know he has an army, okay? An army of little kids that can't be stopped, that will not be stopped. He said, Ace Family, spam these little duck boys emojis for ducking me. All I should see is a duck show on their page. A duck? A duck? A duck? We talking about a duck. All right, a duck. So everybody, they pretty much been spamming Jake Paul, because I know he called out Jake Paul. He called out Jake Paul. He called out Bryce Hall. I think he's a TikToker. He called out what's his name? Logan Paul, Jake's brother. He called out The Rock. I'm just kidding. He didn't call out The Rock, but he called out a couple people, meaning YouTubers and TikTokers, to fight, pretty much. He said, Logan Paul, you weak. He said, Bryce Hall, you weak. He said, Jake Paul, you weak as... He was grinding Jake Paul up. So, that being said, him saying all this stuff about, Jake Paul had to respond and give him what, he kind of deserves. He said, I'd be more worried about your wife in my DMs. Now, you know me. I gotta say, that's tough right there. That is tough. Apparently, Jake Paul got some DMs from Austin's wife. I don't know her name. She kind of thick. I don't know her name, but she kind of, you get where I'm coming from. She kind of... Apparently, she was in the DMs talking crazy. Talking. It's not looking good for Austin McBroom. But that wasn't it. Jake Paul went on to say, should I post the receipts? And when I saw this, I said, yeah, why not? Let me see. What she sending? She sending you some news or what's going on? What is she sending you? So I'm sitting here waiting for the receipts. He actually put a poll out. 90% of people said, yeah, show the receipts. I was one of them. Then he came out with another post and he said, how original. I forgot you existed until my husband mentioned you today. Now, this was Austin's wife, the Ace Family queen. Jake Paul, I'll be sending you an invoice for this free publicity. Now, when I saw this, her reply back to Jake Paul, I was like, man, this bitch is a gold digger. She is a gold digger. Her reply was about him sending her a publicity invoice for the clout. I mean, if you're not all about money, I don't know what to tell you. Like, what does that say there? Jake Paul then, he replied saying Austin had her hit the quick story delete. Damn, Austin's got her whipped, apparently. I don't really know too much about the Ace family. I mean, I know they have a lot of kids that love them. But let's go on. He said, but yo, Catherine, how you gonna send me an invoice if the publicity is free? I mean, I never got an invoice for some free shit. You good over there? See, this is why I like Jake Paul. This is why I like Jake Paul. All right, this is why I like Jake Paul. And I know Jake Paul got his flaws, but Jake Paul, he act like a brother. He really do. The stuff that he say sometimes, he act like a brother. I don't know if he over there in LA hanging out with the brothers and shit, but he act like a brother, and I respect him for that. I respect him. Now, he's got to fight against Nate Robinson, my son. he's got to fight against Nate Robinson. I don't know what's going to happen. I will be watching front row. I got front row seats. I don't really got front row seats, but I got front row seats in front of my monitor. I'm gonna be watching it. Hey, Jake, if you see this video, let me get some front row seats, man. I'll be there. But I don't know who y'all got in that. Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. You think he can hold up? Let's see. But yeah, the argument pretty much goes on Instagram. They keep talking, yapping. Him and him. Logan Paul said a few things, he said, I could beat you with my hands tied behind my back, and, you can pick the arm to fight with. They was talking some heavy stuff, man. Jake Paul said a few things. Apparently Catherine said, delete your story. DM to Jake Paul. Yeah, it's getting juicy out here, y'all. It's getting juicy out. I think we got a beef. I think I would rather see this fight, Jake Paul versus Austin, than Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. Just saying. I think I would rather see that. I think that YouTube boxing should literally just stay in the YouTube. Don't listen to anybody else. Just stay in the YouTube. Run your racks up. That's how I see it. I'm excited. I hope somebody fights somebody. I don't know how Austin fights. We've seen Jake Paul fight. We've seen Logan Paul fight. Can KSI get in the match? We seen him fight too. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. That's pretty much it for the video. Jake Paul versus Austin McBroom probably going to happen soon. Or Logan Paul versus McBroom. I don't know what's going to happen. Can we get a fight? The beef is stirring up. Whew, somebody go get me the tacos, bro. I'm out of here. Let me see what y'all think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know how we do. I also do stream on twitch.tv/Natepushweights. Go follow me. Check out some streams. Come talk to me. I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
What the fuck is that?
Bitch, you know you gonna lose. I got one question for you.
Where have your tits gone?
Bitch, this ain't FIFA, you can run. Oh no. But I think I'm about done.
Being nice to you.
Bruh.